Something I saw coming into this recently was that your weight had crept up during the lockdown, which not really uncommon. I think a lot of us have gone through that, especially with gyms and everything closed. But now that you're just a day out from weigh-in, how are things weight-wise?
Weight-wise, going really good. I got a few more pounds to cut. I'm pretty much on point, so I feel good. I got my weight off progressively as the camp, progressed. So feel good.
It's been, 7 months or so since we saw you back in Auckland. I mean, after that, was the plan to take a bit of time off, or did the pandemic just complicate everything?
The pandemic complicated it a lot. I was ready to fight. I was ready to go May. I wanted to fight in May because they were gonna do the San Diego card, and that all got shut down. It didn't go through, so just ended up being on the shelf. Started training again around May. I've been training since. Got that weight off pretty quickly. So, I've been keeping the ball rolling as far as training goes, and train as any way I could. So it worked out.
You know, was there any point, in the early days of the pandemic where you questioned whether you'd fight again at all in 2020?
Um, yeah, honestly, I was a bit worried. Um, I was just super hopeful that the UFC would get the fights back going. But then they hit their bumps in the roads, and a lot of stuff came up, and just it was like mentally draining for me because I was just I just got tired of just being at home, doing nothing. I needed something to do, wasn't training, and then honestly, once I started training, I just like started being extra hopeful for a fight. So I kept the ball rolling, and once everything started opening up, I felt better about everything, and yeah, now we're here.
Last one for me. You said coming into this that you have a lot to live up to, and you're still a relatively young guy. Seems kind of like you're putting some pressure on yourself in saying that, but is that more of a motivational tool? Do you thrive better under that pressure?
Yeah, I like pressure. I like adversity. I always been wanting to do better when I'm a big underdog, so feels good to me. And it's just also something I just realized, the UFC, a lot of people believe in me. I've off, and now I've just been working extra hard to, leave and do what I do best under those lights.
All right, well, best of luck this weekend against Thiago.
Thank you.
That's all we have for you today, Jalen. Thank you.
Sweet.
No, just had some questions for UFC.com.
Okay.
You can still scan them.
Yep.
But obviously, this fight's happening in like a campus environment, small octagon. Have you given any thoughts to like how that whole experience is going to be?
It's something I've already experienced, I guess, on the local circuit, coming up as an amateur or, a low-level pro circuit. Just usually not big crowds, so it doesn't affect me too much. I'm not really worried about it. The smaller cage, I'm used to it. I've fought in smaller cages than this one. I fought a contender series also, so it doesn't affect me too much. Doesn't affect my game too much at all. So just a little bit more footwork and a little bit more fun.
Is there anything in particular that you're excited to kind of show off in this fight, or like some things that your opponent might be asking of you that you're excited to kind of bring out in your skill set that you haven't shown yet?
I definitely want to, push the cardio, push my cardio a bit, keep the pace up high, a higher output than I normally fight with. So, I've been excited to display that, and then just show like my defensive grappling has gotten better, and because I definitely know he's gonna try to take me down, he's gonna try to shoot, and keep the fight where he wants to win. So I want to exploit that on my end that I've worked on and I've closed that hole. So feel good about that.
As far as pushing the cardio, is that something you feel like has improved, or do you feel like you just haven't like you said you can kind of push it harder and you are feeling tired at the end of the fight, so you think you're doing something in the cage or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like last couple fights, I got the finish on my last fight. The fight before that, I feel like I could have pushed harder. Wasn't breathing too hard. I wasn't too tired. I wasn't. I just felt like I could have did more. So I'm gonna do more this time.
And then how do you make sure that how do you balance like pushing it like that without maybe gassing yourself out, or are you pretty confident that you can push whatever pace you want?
I'm pretty I could push whatever pace I want, and also we got some cold words in the corner to like just keep me a little leveled or make me put my foot on the gas whenever need be.
Do you get like what those words are, or just, you just have to wait whenever like
Yeah, you just gotta wait.